here for you. So we're going to do cards with the white line cards. They work incredibly well together. And of course, I will do a relationship reading. And if you would like a personal private reading, I do wonderful readings and there's some lovely specials on my website. Please go to the website and have a look at the readings there. I will put the link in the description box below. Right, so let's see what's in store for us this week, everybody. What are the energies that will be sailing through our lives? Wow. Okay. It's a week that packs the punch, and in a good way. Okay. My word, what a collection of cards. Let's put the white line cards with it. Sure, this is quite something. Okay. Right. So we get the Lovers. First card up. The Lovers is about a choice or a decision that needs to be made. Heart and mind decisions. It can also literally mean the coming together of two, what we call yin and yang, or opposing opposites, or two sides, or whatever the case may be. But it's more, although the Lovers seems to be relationship related, it's more about two opposing, and not opposing in a bad way necessarily, just two things on the opposite spectrum, side of the spectrum, that come together this week. Now you get the star side, the Orion Star Hunter, which is the white line card. For the white line gods cards, I need to look those up because I do not know all of them yet. This is a big deck, an amazing deck, huge amount of information. The rest I know, but the gods cards, we need to look up at them. So the best way to enjoy a journey is to fully participate in life. In this turning point, you are ready to embrace your journey on a deeper level. You are on the hero's journey to embrace and fully participate. So, when I look at these two cards together, what I think will come up here is they will speak about the contrast. That's a good way of putting it. I'm quoting someone here, the contrast. The contrast shows up this week, okay? The contrast to what you want, the contrast to what you like, the contrast to what you're happy with. The opposite side will be showing up this week. Why? To reiterate, to underline, to underscore, to remind you what you do want in life. You need to fully participate in life. You've possibly been retracting somewhat. Not, I don't want to say taking up the challenges, but where you see challenges, you do a quick dive in the opposite direction. You try to avoid them at all costs. But the challenges are the mirror being held up to us that says to us, you see this? You don't want that. So what do you want? Okay. So this week is a reminder, when the challenges come up, when the contrast shows up, fully embrace your life and step into what you do want. Look it square in the face, square in the eyes, and say, this is what I do want. So I'm heading in that direction because that's what I want. And if I need to navigate my way through it, right, I can do that. If I need to navigate my way around it, I'm going to find a way. So that is the attitude that we need to be adopting this week, okay? Next card up is Sun. Plans that work out perfectly, right? So the plans that you do make this week, regardless of the contrast is showing up, will work out beautifully. You're actually going to be able to rest on your laurels before the week is over. This is the rest card. So you make your plans, then you take a rest, okay? You fully engaged, you made your plans, you recognized, you acknowledged, you engaged, and then you take a rest. It's not a battle this week, in other words. Whatever contrast shows up this week, it's not a battle. Just make your plans, right? And then you can take a break after that. You can take a rest. You might even find once you've made your plans and you've acknowledged that contrast, things just come to rest. They go quiet, okay? Then, after that, later in the week, you get the Empress and you get the Courage card. And the Empress is about taking action on the things that you want to create. All right. It is a week, towards the end of the week, I would say, which is ripe for creativity and creation. But you're going to need to have the courage to lift that thing off the ground, to launch it, okay, to take those steps. Because possibly you have been faced with a bit of contradiction, okay, and a bit of contrast to the direction you really want to take. But then you make your plans, you take a bit of a breather, And towards the end of the week, you say, okay, now I am ready. I'm stepping into this. This is what I want to do. I have the courage of my convictions. I have the courage to do what I want to do, because the final two tarot cards is the Seven of Spring and Truth. This is being assertive, standing up for what you believe in, having the courage to pursue your dreams. The Truth card says, basically, you have faced up to and you have seen the truth of the matter. Now you know what you really want and you know where you really want to go. Now you have the courage, okay? And you're going to be assertive and you're going to stand up for it. And you're going to move off in that direction. Right, so quite a promising read for the week ahead. I don't think, because of the arrangement of the cards that came up, that this challenge stops you dead in your tracks. It's not a huge. You are, however, challenged this week. You are shown the contrast. You are shown what you do not want or the way you do not want to do it. Plan, strategize, take a break, launch it. Be courageous and assertive when doing so. Right, so that is your game plan for the week ahead. Which area of your life it touches? Well, that's going to depend on your life story, isn't it? Right, let's have a look and see what's in store for relationships this week. Right, relationships. Okay. Similar in... Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see what card comes up with it. Okay. Interesting. Huh? Alright, I do the white line cards with us as well. Okay. So you get free yourself and play coming up as your first two cards. So the free yourself card is about, there are buttons that get pushed in your life where relationships are concerned that make you feel vulnerable, and then you do certain things and you expect certain things of people. Free yourself from those behavioral patterns. You'll know what they are. When you do them, you feel that discomfort, so you know what they are. What's the antidote to this? A light-hearted, carefree attitude. Play. So when the contrast shows up in relationships this week and it has you displaying patterns and behaviors that tie you down and hold you back, you're expecting other people to behave in certain ways that will make you happy and they don't. All that does is tie you down and hold you back. All right? Because you sit there waiting for them to do this, or behave in that way, or say that, and they're not going to do it. So you tie down by it. Free yourself from those expectations and go out and have some fun. Go play. Go do your favorite hobby. Go and do a workshop that elevates your feelings. Whatever the case may be. You go play while that person deals with whatever it is that is making you feel uncomfortable at the moment. Wow, that's quite a message. Okay. The true love card comes up because this is the romance of a lifetime, but you do need to nurture it. But expectations which are not going to be fulfilled this week will be showing up. So the way to nurture this relationship that's possibly even just showing up this week, or that you're fully involved in, the way to nurture it is to look after yourself, to go and have fun, to go enjoy yourself, to do the things to fulfill your own wishes while not waiting for someone else to do it is actually the way of nurturing the relationship this week. Interesting. Because reconciliation will come this week. If you've had a little bit of a fallout, if your partner is not delivering what you want from them, if they're going through their own stuff, most likely they are, or there is possibly, when you see these two cards showing up together, there is possibly someone turning up again, and this time the relationship is going to be what you hoped it would be in the past. It's going to be true love. There's some kind of reconciliation. But it's taking the broader view, having an understanding, a better understanding at this stage in life of what relationships are about. This card is all about having the lion's heart and the eagle's eye view, okay? The eagle can see from above, it can see the big picture, but the lion's heart has the courage to pursue what it wants. So it's those two characteristics that play a huge part in this reconciliation and this re-cementing or newly cementing a bond with someone that is true love this week. Interesting read that. So we'll put it in a nutshell. It's not honing in on the little things that someone's not doing and saying for you. It's taking the broader perspective and having the courage that if you really love this person and they love you, that you'll make it through this. There will be a reconciliation. Give them the time and the space to work through what they're doing. Don't expect them to fulfill your wishes this week. They've got their own things going on. Go out and fulfill your own wishes, okay? Go out and play and have fun and enjoy yourself. And by the end of the week, the two of you will be finding that resonance again because you took the broader view, the higher perspective, and you had the courage to say, I'm giving you the space you need this week. You do not need to fulfill my wishes. I'm going to fulfill my own wishes, okay? And it can be with somebody new. It's not someone new, you know that, because it's someone that's been in your life before. Maybe re-emerging this week. Mercury is retrograde, and quite often Mercury retrogrades, that will be turning. Mercury retrograde now. Anyway, I think that energy is prevalent. People from the past can show up. You have a better chance with them this time because you kind of taking the view, I can look after myself. I can look after my own happiness. The partner that comes into my life is a partner, and I give them the time and the space to be who they are. And my wishes, I'm perfectly capable of fulfilling them myself. So taking that kind of very courageous and broadened view is what will bring about a reconciliation with somebody that you really, really do like. True love. Right, so I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, subscribing. I genuinely appreciate it. And if you would like a personal or private reading, and like I said, I've got some amazing offers on my website as well. Please go there. I will put the link in the description box below. Sending you hugs and blessings for the week ahead. We'll speak again soon.